You don't have the time to be in other people's business. Unlike nosy people, y'all are succeeding. And guess what? They are not succeeding. Because have you noticed, nosy people will never, ever, ever become successful. Because they always putting their 2 cents. I'll take that back. They always putting their 1 cent in people's business. They want to know what he got going on, what she got going on. They want to know what Mr. or Mrs. Jones is doing. They're trying to keep up with Kim K and all them. But at the same doggone time, they can pay their bills. But the person that's being so doggone nosy, they can't even keep their bills up. They can't even focus on themselves, ladies and gentlemen. They're too busy worrying about you and what you got going on, excuse me. They always want to find out how you making it during these hard times. Simple. You got a side hustle and you stay consistent with it. Duh. That's why side hustles are invented for. So you can make more money. And then when that side hustle take off, you can quit that job and start being your own boss. You see, unlike them, you ain't had the time to be worrying about what he got going on, what she got going on. And don't you know, nosy people be the main ones competing with you on the low. So that tells you right there, you're doing a good doggone job. And they know you about to become successful. Because you ain't worrying about them. You ain't got the time. I ain't got no watch, but bear with me here. But yeah, you don't have the time to be sitting up here worrying about what somebody else got going on. They up in your business. They want to know how you making it out here. But people these days can't mind their own business. Last time I checked, it cost $0 and 0 cents to stay in their lane. What's wrong with them, y'all? Why they can't stay in their lane? They're so busy over there looking at what you got going on. They over there looking and lurking. Their head is bobbing. What he got going on? What she got going on? Instead of them staying there, big-headed buffoon selves in that area. They over there watching you. They watching you putting in the work though. See, they doing a lot of things wrong here. They got all this time to be watching you. They need to be putting in the work their own doggone selves. They watching you become successful. And then when you really make it, then they get mad. Ain't no need to get mad. Because they should have been doing the same thing that y'all were doing. Nosy neighbors, nosy friends, nosy whoever. Flat out nosy, y'all. Just want to know what you got going on, what you doing. They want to know everything. So you telling me these buffoons out here got all the time to be watching you, monitoring you? Don't you know how many days in a year? 365. So you telling me they spend 365. That's to watch you. They spend 24 hours a day. That's to watch you. Day and night, afternoon, even late at night. Don't you think that's a bit embarrassing? Don't you think that's some type of loser stuff? Because come on, folks. Let's be real here. Would you sit there and watch somebody for all that time? No. Because you're trying to improve yourself. You trying to elevate. What you look like sitting up here watching him or her improving themselves, then get mad when they start succeeding? That don't make no sense to me. It really doesn't. But in today's society, I don't know what's wrong with people, and you're probably saying the same old thing. I don't know what's wrong with them either, but these buffoons out here need to get it together. Because who would just sit there on their phone or ask other people about you? This when it really gonna get weird and kind of eerie, kind of creepy. They asking other people about you. They're getting other people to watch you. And not only that, they are competing with you on the low. They want to know where you get your clothes from, where you shop at, where you dress at, where you get your cologne and perfume from. Then if you don't shop in the mall, they want to know what website you go to. They got all the time and all the doggone energy to be watching you. You ain't got the time for that. Winners don't have time to be watching other people. But we do got enough time to help people though. But on the other hand, what we look like watching somebody else putting in the work if we can do that our doggone selves? Am I right or am I wrong? But a loser will agree and say, you wrong. But a winner will say, you right. Because I know I'm right. We are right, and they are wrong, left. These people are, they're just wrong. With a capital W. Wrong. Like two less shoes, they are wrong. They would never get it together until they get that modern spirit out of them. Then they can become successful. Then they can get somewhere in life. But until that day, they get that nosiness out of them. Until they get their nose out of people's behind, time out. Until they get their nose out of people's business. Then that's when they can really be on that high level, that high frequency. But see, folks don't want to do that these days. They want to stay there and complain and complain. I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that, blah, 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 blah. But you're not putting in the work though. They yap all day long. I'm tired of this job, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. But they're not putting in the work, they ain't moving. You can say you're getting tired, sick of being tired. And you go out there and put in the work. But see, one thing about you, one thing about y'all, you don't announce what you're about to do. You don't need attention. Unlike them, nosy people want all the attention. They want to show everybody what they got. They want to show, look what I just brought. Girl, look at my new handbag. Look at my brand new car. I'm talking about that's being a show off. Instead of being humble about it. Y'all, look what I got. Yeah, 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 yeah. You ain't got to do none of that. Because one thing for sure, y'all already nosy. Nosy people want so much attention. They will post on social media. Got their little phone right there that's snapping pictures of what they just brought. Look at my brand new whip. Look at my brand new house. Instead of keeping that stuff off the internet. Keeping that stuff off social media. Play bro, act like you ain't got nothing. Have you noticed the richest people don't show off their money? You would think that they are broke the way they dress. That's the type of mindset everybody need to have, but you know some folks ain't used to money. Some folks get tax money and just go crazy. Those the same people that I am talking about. They're the main ones They don't call you for a certain amount of days, weeks, or months. Then when that money run out, they being nosy calling you. Girl, where you been up to? Bruh, yo bro, where you been up to? That money that ran out, huh? They could have had took that money and start a business, invest into something. They took all that money and wasted on some BS. But see, a smart guy or smart woman would take that money and invest into something. But see, nosy people don't think like that. They always want to know what you got going on. How you making it? Times is hard. How you keeping your bills paid? None of your business. Y'all putting in the work. You clock off of your 9 to 5 and start working on your own stuff. That's the major key to major success. Start your own stuff, your own business. Invest. And when you try to get them the blueprint of success, they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. Oh, you just think you just know it all, huh? Like people, not all people, but some people will get mad when you try to help them. Okay, keep having that mindset. You never gonna be where I'm at. How many of you try to help people and then try to gaslight you, manipulate you? Or you just think you know everything, huh? Dude, I'm just trying to help you. No, you just think you know it all. And then you say, all right, do it yourself. And then when them tables turn, and when you really, really get where you want to be at in life, guess who's gonna have the last laugh? You are. But at the same doggone time, you ain't gonna have these people in your head. You gonna be in their head. Cause you remember. Well, not you, but they're gonna remember when you try to help them. But they were so big-headed. They were so cocky and arrogant. And that's what's wrong with people these days. They think they know it all. And by them being nosy, they want to ask questions. They can ask all the questions that they want to. They can study you all they want to. They're not going to get a degree, a diploma, or a GED. They ain't going to get it. But this is so doggone pathetic. When you mind your business, that bothers people. Then they try to get all up in your 411. Trying to see what you got going on, what you doing with your life. They even asking, girl, what you gonna eat at the end of the day? Like, this is really, really sad. Like, yo, first off, back off, give me 50 feet. Second of all, why you concerned about other folks? Number doggone 3, stay in your crusty lane. Don't worry about what the chosen ones got going on. And then if they do ask you, and they trying to act all nice and gentle with it, make up something. Don't tell them everything. Make up anything. So, girlfriend, what you got going on today? Oh, you know I was gonna go do such and such. Oh yeah, oh, okay. Girl, okay. Make up anything. Make up anything, fellas. They so nosy. Make up anything. As they will say, won't know, won't hurt you. Make up anything. They ain't gotta know. But at the same time, they shouldn't be asking. They got all this time, all this energy to be asking. Instead of them putting in the work, putting in the action. They want to know what you got going on. Trying to compete. Trying to keep up with the Joneses and the Kardashians. But two facts about that: they don't know you exist, and they don't give a crap about you. But they so nosy, they want to know. They're talking about, I got to know, I got to know. Then on social media, watching what they post. It shouldn't have to be this way. But some folks, like them, they make it so obvious. They want to be seen and heard at the same doggone time. You can tell who were raised by wolves. Because look at these people. Look how they make themselves out to the public. You can tell they ain't got no life. They ain't got no ambition. They're not staying obedient. No abundance. No nothing. They lack that. But when you got it going on, they scratching their head. They curious than the monkey George. They got so many questions to ask you. These people are worse than TMZ. They are worse than Whitney Williams. They are worse than the news reporter. And then when you really snap at them, now you're the bad guy. Now you're the bad woman. But the only one you competing with, like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror, or in this case, ladies, the women in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. But picture this. Imagine being nosy was considered a crime. Don't you know how many people will be locked up for being nosy? It's extremely nosy on top of that. But I better not say too much, cuz. But for real, that's imagine of being nosy was considered against the law. But these people these days, in today's society, God help them. They want to know how much money you making, how much you got in your wallet, how many credit cards you got. But in their wallet, they ain't even got a penny. They open up their wallet, a little termite, I said termite, but yeah, that's all you see in their wallet. Open up their wallet, what you see? A little butterfly coming out of there. They ain't got nothing. Nothing but dust mites, no pennies, no change, no nothing. These folks ain't even got no credit cards. The only thing you'll see is their license, the grocery, the MVP from Food Line, stuff like that. That's all you'll see. But money-wise, nah. But they want to know, could let me borrow $20? Bro, let me hold something. Girl, let me borrow $10. Stop right there. Stop it. But tell them, stop it. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should move in silence. And let them assume. Let them think that you broke. Let them think you ain't got nothing. But in the back of your mind, you laughing. You don't know what I got. You buffoon. Because you ain't got time to be sitting up here explaining yourself to an idiot like them They just want to know your business. They want to know what's in your account and in your wallet. Meanwhile, they got $0 in their bank account. And their wallet, when they open up their wallet, what you see? A butterfly coming out of there. Nothing. Nada. All you see is air. But they got all this time to be all up in your business. So backwards. So backwards. But other than that, y'all succeeding. If you're not there yet, you will be. I promise you that. But make sure, because we got one more month, December, going into January 2025. Make sure you move and you stay in silent. By staying in silent, I mean do everything in silent. Work in silent, move in silence. Keep all your moves silence. Stun people, shock them. Give them something to talk about. Them nosy people really gonna want to ask some questions then. They haven't seen nothing yet. Cause this right here is just the beginning. God ain't finished with you yet. This is just the beginning, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap that one up. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, these nosy buffoons, they out here lurking. They got all the time and energy, but they can't even focus their own selves. They can't worry about their own lives and what they got going on. But anyhow, we're going to keep on elevating. We're going to keep on thriving. And don't forget, I love you all. God bless. And y'all be safe out there. Peace.